filled with emotions from healing to the end.
I don't plan to be monetized today. I'm just gonna let music play. Woo! We're gonna make it happen today, baby.
It makes you fall
in love. Phil gonna get us kicked out. Hey man, cut that music off when we get cut off.
Oh no, man. I don't say this today, man.
They gonna cut us off.
All right, man. All right.
Put it down on this.
All right, man.
You're tweaking.
Waiting for you guys to get in. We about to get this show started. Y'all see we live. Yes, we come in a little early just so you can get the notifications. You know what I'm saying? Did you put out the notification, dog?
I'm putting out notifications now. I don't want to put out no notifications, and you got us.
Notifications, man.
You got us out here about to get cut.
I know, right? Now, for some of you that I send notifications to, I'm gonna need y'all to actually just start sharing.
Start sharing and start commenting when you get on.
Because when you talking on here, you know what I'm saying? Don't you want your people to hear what y'all talking about? Don't you want to share with them what the conversation is and put them in on it with your comments, especially when we're talking to you? Shoot, man, don't mess with us, man. Y'all got Fuel and Fat Boy in here already today. You know what I'm saying?
I'm ready.
Yeah, we ready today. What we ready to talk about? You're going to see in a few.
We're going
to tell you right now.
I'm finna send it out.
We're waiting everybody to come in. Give us some
y'all
comments and let us know that you're here. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. Where else we live on? On the group page.
I was gonna say Pinterest. What's that? Not Patreon. Twitch.
Oh, on Twitch. Oh yeah.
We live on Twitch.
We on Twitch
a little
too.
Bit of everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's about to get started. If I start smacking on, I know I ain't supposed to be eating, man. Why it's just unprofessional. I'm sorry, it's unprofessional. All right. We got a lot going on though. We got a lot this show. We got a lot to talk about. Y'all know what happened all last week. We're gonna talk about it. And it's Black History Month. So you know we got some Black history coming. Hey, do we got a dear brother and sister this week?
No.
Oh, crapola.
We can do.
I think we do. I think I got them.
You got something?
Emotions make you cry sometimes.
You gonna sing it, huh? You wild to see.
Make me fall in. Who's here? Big O's in the house. Black history in the making. We here.
Yeah, we're definitely there. You already know it, Big O. What's the word on the curve?
Indeed. All right, who else we got in? Who else we got in the house? Start sharing on y'all pages so we can go on and get this show started. Black history in the making. We here. Uh-oh.
Look at you.
I guess I need to turn it down.
I guess you do, don't you? Here we go.
Mom's in the house. Everybody and their mama should be really at home watching us right now because it's raining outside. I know y'all don't want to be out in the rain.
I know y'all not outside.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everybody share it with your family, moms. Share it with everybody. Oh,
excuse me.
Let's go, man. Let's fill this up today, man. I want to see about 200, 300 comments today.
Yeah, we
not the fact we're going to answer all of them, but I still want to see it. I still want to see it. Oh, that's
you ready?
We ready?
I'm ready.
You know, I might. You know, being it's Black History Month, man. I kind of want to start the show off just a little bit different.
What you about to
y'all okay with that?
No, don't mess up the programming, man. Put on the intro and call it a day. Because Phil get to do shit and go mess up everything, man.
Just a little something different.
Driving. She driving from work. Be careful out there in that rain, Bob.
Oh, yeah. Definitely be careful out there in that rain.
These people don't know how to drive.
In case you guys don't know, if y'all in Missouri or Dallas, which most of our listeners are coming from Missouri and Dallas as well, it's raining here in Cali. And y'all know it, we just had those fires or whatever. So it's definitely, going to be some mudslides everywhere. So, be careful out there, you guys in Cali, out here, out there in that weather. All right. But you know what, man? Because it's Black History Month, I kind of wanted to showcase. No, I don't even want to call it a showcase. I just kind of want to bring to awareness of how our Black women. I mean, you paying attention?
Oh yeah.
Of how our Black women was and how they were thinking back in the day. I found this video the other day, and I was just thinking about, man, how clever our Black women were. You know what I'm saying, to do this type of thing. And in case you wonder what I'm talking about, I'm about to play it right now. It's a young lady. Well, it's actually it's about the braids, about wearing your braids and why it came about and what they were actually used for back in the day during slavery. All right. So I'm gonna let y'all here look at this a little quick and then right after this intro, we're gonna go into the after this or whatever, I'm going to the intro. So all right, here we go.
With my face turned to the sun.
But you didn't know.
Weight on my shoulders, a bullet in my gun. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run. I do what I can when I can, while I can for my people. While the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night, that's when I'm gonna.
Oh, no. Shout out to that. Who played it that? Who played it that? Shout out to her.
I've been walking with my face turned to the sun. Weight on my shoulders, a bullet in my gun. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run. I do what I can when I can, while I can for my people. While the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night, that's when I'm gonna.
All our illusions will disapparate, and all the reasons start to fade.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Reasons, the show where you can give your reasons why you think what you feel about what we're talking about today. We should know this, man. We found out.
Dear brother, how do y'all deal with erectile dysfunction when you're in a relationship?
I wouldn't know how to do it unless I had it. And remember, if they're talking about you behind your back, they behind you for a reason. Peace. I love y'all.
What's up? Welcome back.
Phil, see,
Fired Up Broadcast.
You can't have Phil do too many things at one time. He get the tripping.
No. I just wanted them to see that. You guys know this is Black History Month. And I just I played that video in case you guys wasn't aware of what it was. It was like what women wear today as a symbol of beauty was once an act of resistance. And with those braids that back in the day, they actually used those braids, as to draw like a map to freedom, and then not only that, they had seeds that they used for decorations that they actually used for plantation when they got somewhere, free, when they got to their, destination or whatever, to be able to eat and feed themselves. I mean, I thought that was a clever thing that I've, and I just didn't know. I learned about that, of course, and that's what we do in Black History Month. We learn some things about us that we didn't even know about, that because they didn't teach us that in school. Damn it. That's what pisses me off. And they still not teaching us. That's the main thing. But anyway, let me see. We got a great show coming for you guys. Oh, Lisa's in the house. The Lisa's in the house. What's up, baby? Appreciate you watching. It's your boy Fuel in the house, man. Go ahead and introduce
Fat Boy
yourself.
in the building. You already know what type of time we on. We are here, y'all. We here.
That's what's up. That's us up. We got a good show.
It's
for
a
you
rainy
guys today.
Thursday over here in California.
It's what?
It's a rainy Thursday.
Oh yeah, it's a wet Thursday.
It's wet as hell. It's flooding out there.
Oh, Mom said we where?
She said, we were Fuel. LOL, don't you mean we are? We have to speak life back into that thing we still out here creating.
Making new inventions. Exactly. That's true. That's a fact.
To Lisa.
Yeah. The Lisa's in the house.
What's the word?
Texas. That's Texas in the house.
Texas in the house.
Hey,
Fish. What's
Fish is
the
in the
deal,
house?
Fish?
Oh shoot! All right,
We got a show.
everybody at home watching TV
We
now.
got a show, huh? We gonna have it for
Trying to stay dry. What's up, Fish? All right, man. Hey, it was something. What was Gary doing first, man? Oh, yeah, I knew what it was. I know that's why I forgot, though. That's why I forgot.
Oh, you don't want to talk about? You don't want to talk about what happened to y'all?
Real quick or whatever. I know.
He gonna say real.
Listeners are not sports.
He gonna
fans
say
or whatever.
real quick or whatever.
We gotta get out.
He gonna say real quick or whatever because he don't want to talk about it.
Real quick, yeah, we gotta talk about it. We gotta get this all over. Yeah, as you guys know,
What happened?
it's even hard. It's hard to come out.
It's hard to even talk about it to you.
All right, but okay, no, real talk. Congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles and their fans on winning the Super Bowl. Can I get some?
I'm gonna get you some
love, man. We give some love. We give you some love. Since you didn't do it at the beginning of the show,
I did the claps.
I didn't hear it.
I opened up a clap.
Yeah, but yeah, they won the Super Bowl, man. Real quick, I mean, I just want to talk about how they did a thing. We didn't show up like we supposed to.
Don't try to downplay it.
To me, it just didn't seem like we wanted it. Like you said earlier, we didn't want it bad enough.
Y'all didn't want it. I also feel like I was telling you earlier, y'all hadn't played well all season, really. And
not really, not at all. We've been winning by a hair.
I think that just wasn't gonna cut it. And I also think that y'all O-line is kind of soft, bro.
Oh no, I ain't gonna go that far.
Y'all O-line is terrible, bro.
Oh, Texas is cold. No, they're not really, dude. It was kind of like
that. They was not rushing. They were beating them to Patrick Mahomes. The reason why y'all had I watched the Super Bowl.
But this is the thing though.
The reason why y'all had a bad game is Patrick Mahomes his first 4 downs on the ball, he was sacked. Like he never had a Patrick Mahomes until he realized that the O-line wasn't helping. And he said, well, shit, I'm about to start making it do what it do, and I'm about to start running. I wish he would have realized that in the beginning of the game, and y'all probably would have more action.
No, if he realized that the first quarter,
y'all line was terrible.
They were coming up terrible, whatever. But he wasn't even doing his thing like he usually do.
He couldn't though.
Man, he couldn't call the right play. Call the right play to get up out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But like I said, I don't know.
I think y'all been winning for so much. That's another thing about a team who wins. You win for so much, you forget that he's not a Superman.
That's true. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? And he really, I watched him
much you can do.
I watched him play, and he couldn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Like I was waiting on him to do some magical stuff, some Mahomes stuff. He couldn't, bro. Every time he looked up, he was getting tackled, bro. They had like 6 or 7 sacks on him.
Right.
I think that has to be a Super Bowl record.
Right.
He threw 2 picks before the game even started.
Yeah.
It was just bad, bro. It was bad.
It was just bad.
I feel like his receivers
you ain't kidding.
I felt like his receivers just didn't show up. Kelsey, nobody really showed up for him. I felt like they left Pat Mahomes out on a limb that night. I don't know what happened. The O-line was the problem. Like Helen said, the O-line was terrible. The O-line, they need a whole new O-line. And also it let me know that it was Philly's time. That's another thing. What I learned about sports
Mhm.
and just in life in general. When it's your time, it's your time,
That's
and
true.
you will make the best team look the worst.
Mhm.
And that's just how it happens. When it's the team's time, I do think that Patrick Mahomes will have a shot. Will have a shot at a three-peat. I just don't think it was gonna be this one.
Right.
He was going against too much. Philly was really due, y'all. Y'all got to think. Philly has been consistently. You got to think about it. They've been consistently 1-2 games away from the chip, and they just lost the chip, the champion Super Bowl a few years ago. So
listen,
they was.
There's
close,
never in the
bro.
history been 3 Super Bowls in a row. I mean, winning 3 in a row.
But you can't say that they gave them this game.
But I'm not going to say.
I'm not. The Eagles took.
Listen, I'm not going to say they gave them the game. I'm saying that they didn't show up like they should have for this game. I'm talking about from Kelsey fumbling 2 or 3 in a row. I mean, balls. Come on, man. Catches. Come on, man. That's unheard of. What's name being sacked 5 times? That's unheard of. They only go in and out or whatever other. That was being unheard of. So these are all unheard. Let me finish. These are all.
You just making.
I'm fighting for my boys. I'm fighting for but for real though, man. Congratulations. I mean, we just had a bad one, man.
This was a better team.
At first, I thought I was gonna feel bad about this whole thing, man. But I'm kind of like, man, we done won 4 Super Bowls. What, 3?
3 in the last 5 years.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's like what you talking
and 4 total in the last 6 years, right? Is that right? Am I right, Drew? Talk to me.
But y'all KC fans.
Halftime show. Yeah. Halftime show was better than the game, and we about to talk about that too. We're gonna get into that too. The O-line was the problem. He is a Superman though. Okay, Heather, that's what's up. What did Drew say?
Fisher, Drew says the Eagles strengthened their defense. That was all.
Mhm.
Can't discount the success of the Chiefs. It takes a team. They wouldn't have made it to the Super Bowl if they were not strategic in how they play. I agree.
I just wish they would have used some of that strategic during the daggone game. I just think,
honestly, like he said, defensively, Philly added the pieces that they needed.
Mhm.
And then offensively, even though Saquon Barkley wasn't a major threat in this game, it took away from their planning. It just plans different. So now we got to worry about Saquon and we got to worry about Jalen Hurts. And it allowed Jalen Hurts to do what Lamar, what Derrick Henry was supposed to allow Lamar to do. Right. Be himself and make the extra plays, make the big downs when needed, and put the team on his back because you worried about this back here. Because Saquon, they was focused, they was lasered in on Saquon. I think Saquon only had like 42 yards rushing.
I mean, we did that.
And then he only had, like I think 50 yards receiving. They ended up
but
like
they obviously have more
yards.
weapons than what we thought they had for them to do what they did.
Absolutely, I think they just was a better team.
Yeah, they were just a better team.
This is the best defensive performance that I've seen since the Buccaneers beat the.
I ain't gonna say all that. I don't care about
since
what
the
you
Buccaneers beat. Who I'm thinking of? Since they beat the Raiders.
The Raiders.
That years they beat Rich Gannon. They made Rich Gannon look like that, and to make Pat Mahomes look like that is crazy.
Yeah. But it's something that doesn't happen. It don't happen often, and it's not going to happen much anymore.
Look at you,
we'll be back next year, baby.
Of course,
we will be back next year. You know what I'm saying?
I think y'all 3-piece start next year. Actually,
no, I don't think no 3-piece gonna.
I think y'all gonna get a 3-piece.
We might get one more Super Bowl out of this before with Patrick, but I don't think. And if Kelsey, I think Kelsey Kelsey's getting slow. You know, it's time for him to retire. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying. People want to say that, but I love you, Kelsey, man. But you know, man, it is when it's time. Some people just push themselves until they can't. You know what I mean? Of course, but then that also can be costly. You know, although he's a deflection, and actually, really, they don't even double team him like they used to. You know what I'm saying? But then again, you never know. They probably
that's what I'm saying. I feel like.
But anyway,
I feel like that's one thing about sports I don't like. When you lose, people be like, "Oh, I think it's over for them." Or it's like,
no, I said that during the season because he was moving slow.
He was a half step slow when y'all won a Super Bowl.
Last year he was not half step slow.
Yes, he was a half step slow.
No, this year he's been half step slow, but still, I ain't gonna say that. I don't think so.
That's that Taylor Swift, man. Taylor Swift got him.
Yeah, man.
She ain't good enough.
Who's that?
He need to get back with the black girls. Y'all was good when he was dating black girls.
Rico said, "Hey,
I'm
cuz
being honest.
not until Detroit wins." No.
Yeah, but
Honestly, not till
I don't
Detroit
know,
wins.
Mama. I think that
All right.
they window is closed.
All right, man. Before we get in, let's talk about. We
The
got to
Super
talk
Bowl
about. We
halftime
got to
show?
talk about the halftime. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about how
K-Dot did this thing, man.
I think he did.
I did.
But let me. I'm gonna be honest with
Got
everybody.
a lot of backlash.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought, to be honest with you, when I first watched the halftime, I was like, man, this ain't live enough. This ain't jumping. This ain't. I mean, it's okay. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like I wasn't like, really excited up until I started looking at the meaning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I started looking at the meaning, and then I started thinking, why is what's name playing Uncle Sam?
Yeah.
But then when you put everything in perspective or whatever the case would be, and then after whatever, and I started reading comments and stuff like that later, I was like, yeah, that's it. That shit was genius.
Yeah, it was genius.
It was genius. It was
probably
for us. And and that was the other thing is that Not Like Us probably ain't just talking about Cali.
No, it ain't just talking about Drake. It's talking about in general.
We're talking about in general.
Yeah.
As black folks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what a lot of us miss, and then a lot of people, of course, didn't get because
they not like us.
Exactly.
Sure,
because
that's obvious. That's obvious.
Because they're not like us.
Because they're not like us. That's the most obvious statement. I think that I'm a younger guy, but this reminds me, I got two things to say about this.
Mm-hmm.
What a wonderful time to be alive, people.
Mm-hmm.
The revolution is here. And to have one of your biggest rappers on one of the biggest stages to make one of the biggest statements, most powerful statements, is one of the greatest things that we will ever witness in our lives. Mm-hmm. I don't think that we understood really what really took place. And the real reason why I was able to embrace it is my father, coming from that time, who was a revolutionary and just grew up in that era. Mm-hmm. He was so emotional about it. Mm-hmm. Because it brought a certain level of sentiment to him, mm-hmm. not just because he's from Cali, but what it stood for, right. What he represent, yeah. The images displayed, what he was trying, the message that was conveyed.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? I think that we are in a time where that was like Gil Scott-Heron's "The Revolution Will Not Be Televised."
Mm-hmm.
Will not be televised. And I love the fact that now the revolution is televised, mm-hmm. right? He did it in front of the president. He did it on the biggest stage. And if people don't understand, American football is probably one of the most whitest sports ever, even though it's predominantly black, but it's one of the most whitest sports ever.
Mm-hmm.
We just
mm-hmm.
took it over. Right. That's why to this day, Dallas is America's football team. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
One of the big reasons because they had they were one of the only teams that had
mm-hmm.
television
mm-hmm.
Representation. Right. They was always on TV. So that's why they became America's team. But this was one of the greatest shows. The music selection was dope. I thought that Uncle Sam being Uncle Sam was hands-on.
Being Uncle Sam.
Well, he Uncle Sam to us, right? He old school, so I call him Uncle. So I thought, because he Uncle Sam to them in the sense of like Kendrick, like he Unc,
right?
He Unc to us, right? And so to have Unc out there just doing what he does, it just lets you. It's just another level. And
mm-hmm.
if you don't know who to have Uncle Sam, to have Samuel playing Uncle Sam. It's so on another level because if you know the history of Samuel Jackson, he's been a black revolutionary since he's been a kid.
Right.
Like he literally held Martin Luther King Jr. and the staff of Morehouse College hostage for more integration of better black teachers into the institution. Mm-hmm. So he is a revolutionary in itself. And so all of those statement pieces. And then at the end of it, to crucify Drake on live television is crazy. That was a crucifixion of Drake. When that crowd yelled A minor, I said it's over with. That was you ever seen a dead body? You ever seen
a beef of all beefs?
Oh yeah, this is it. I don't even think
anybody that you never know that's going to beat you in a beef about something. This was the one.
I don't even think you would call this a beef though, Phil. This was a pure ass whooping.
Well, I mean, but I'm just saying, it's part of the culture, the beef culture, basically. You know what I'm saying?
You ever seen Boys in the Hood?
Yeah.
You said you want to see a dead body? We witnessed one on live television.
Hey, shout out to my manager Armani in the house.
What's up, Armani?
He hit
What's
me
the
up,
word?
whatever. Hope you got some sales for me. What's up, man? What's up? Shout out to you, man. Hope everything's good at work. I hope y'all selling some cars out there. But thanks for watching. Hey, so what do you think as far as this whole lawsuit though with Drake? You think it's still going to go through or what?
I mean, he already suing Universal though. He's not suing Kendrick.
He's not suing Kendrick.
No, he's suing Universal.
Just the Universal
for promoting the record.
Okay.
I think honestly, y'all, I think we witnessed the end of Drake Super Bowl Sunday.
Hold up. You think Drake was going to end up being?
No, I think he's over with.
I
think that, and I love Drake. Drake, everybody knows I love Drake. No, I don't tolerate no Drake slander.
Mm-hmm.
However, he was killed on national television.
He still got his fans.
Of course,
all the Drake fans. Of
course, he has a core fan base. But the other guys, what made this was people don't understand. And I'm gonna get to these comments. What made Drake special is he had a core fan base, and he had a fan base of street dudes that really quietly messed with Drake.
Mm-hmm.
After the certain things he done with the lawsuit, and this is just what I've been hearing in the barbershop talk, just in the streets amongst my peers.
Right.
After the lawsuit, a lot of the street dudes and his other little fan base, he kind of lost a nice little fan base of his. He always gonna have the chicks.
Right.
But even the chicks, like I said, you got to think about that whole stadium. The whole stadium yelled A minor. That wasn't just 2 people. That wasn't just 1,000 people. The whole stadium yelled A minor.
Can you imagine waiting the whole daggone show, the whole thing just to say A minor?
I said that is crazy.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Hey, what we got on the messages? Best halftime show ever. Hold on, where did he say that? Oh, Aziza. Aziza said best halftime show ever.
He's a great storyteller. I agree with Venetia in the building.
How you say it?
Venetia.
What's up, Venetia? Appreciate you joining and tapping in. He's a great storyteller. Absolutely. That was a good storytelling right there.
Wasn't too good for the Mahomes this week. I'm just saying.
Said, I missed nothing. I enjoyed myself. I probably watched it like 10 times now. Really?
Yeah,
she is
going crazy.
Yeah. What'd you say, Fish? Oh no, that was Aziza too. She said Drake gonna be fine. He just need to stick with the type of music stick with the type of music he's good at, and stop trying to be tough like that.
That's the thing though. That was what made Drake a great artist, because he was able to play both sides. Now he can't.
Right.
And that's gonna hurt him.
Right.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That was what made Drake is he could do a Find Your Love, and then he can do a Best Time Alive with Future.
I don't understand anyway that anybody even thought that he was street anyway. I don't, from where he came from, I never thought that he was street. And his songs was never street to me. His songs was just more of like R&B, pop rock. I mean, pop rap or whatever to me. That's what it was to me. I don't know. But, to each his own, man. Each his own. All right, man. Let's get into it. We moving right along, man.
Blackness today, huh?
Go straight into. I believe Miss Cotton will be in pretty soon. We'll see. But we're gonna move it on, keep it pushing. So it's about that time, real quick. Like I said, it's Black History Month, so we always got to give you something, to put in your books as to learning Black history. What we got there, Fat Boy? It's on you, baby.
Come on now. Hey. Yeah, damn it. History and Black right. No, just no, man. Welcome today to another episode. I'm sorry, to another segment of History and Blackness. Today is a special one. Is Carter Goodwin G. Woodson. We call him Carter G. Woodson, but it's Carter Goodwin Woodson. Born December 19, 1875. Passed away April 3rd, 1950. Born in New Canton, Virginia, to formerly enslaved parents, overcame significant obstacles to become a pioneer, historian, and educator. After working in West Virginia coal mines to support his family, he earned a bachelor's degree in Brea College in 1903. He later obtained both bachelor's and master's degree from the University of Chicago in 1908, and in 1912 became the second African American to receive a PhD from Harvard University, following W.E. Du Bois, or Dubois. Recognizing the neglect of Black history in academia, Woodson founded the Association for the Study of Negro Life and History in 1915 and initiated the Journal of Negro History in 1916. In 1926, he established Negro History Week, which evolved into Black History Month, celebrated annually in February. His seminal work, The Miseducation of the Negro, which is one of my favorite books, 1993 is crazy. 1933 critically examined the educational system's failure to adequately represent the African Americans' contributions. Woodson's relentless dedication to documenting and promoting Black history has left an enduring legacy in education and civil rights. Shout out, we actually got a street named after him at my school. He was one of the first books my father. One of the first books my father told me to read was Miseducation of the Negro. Yeah, and it's fitted. Shout out to Dr. C for this one. When she sent it, normally I'll do it next week, but it's so fitting to do it this week because he is the founder of the month that we're celebrating
Black
today.
History. Okay.
So we couldn't
get through the month
celebrate without him. So
exactly.
Shout out that. And when she sent it, it's crazy that she sent it because I was wondering when I was gonna do them. I was actually probably gonna do them either this week or the last week. Yeah. But when you sent it, it was actually perfect timing because I'm like, we definitely got to talk about Carter G. Woodson. And if you have not, it's definitely one of those books you need to add to your collection. Is The Miseducation of the Negro. Right. That one and like Black Boy by Richard Wright. Those two you should have. And then the autobiography of Malcolm X.
O says it's been a rough month for who?
White people. Started with the Grammys.
Hold on, I didn't know. I didn't get those.
I like that. I like that. I like the way white people. I like
white
that.
People. I ain't never seen it like this.
Because Kendrick took 5 Grammys as well.
Who's that? Oh, you
Kendrick took 5 Grammys.
Oh yeah.
In Black History Month. It's our month,
it's
though.
Our month, baby.
It's about time we start getting the love we deserve. And listen,
it's the shortest month, but it's ours.
That's why I also made, and I'm gonna double back and we can get on, but that's why Kendrick's performance was also so powerful. The timing, the understanding of freedom of speech. This is America, y'all.
Well,
and not only that, platforms are made for.
Yeah, not only that, the whole thing with Trump being there as well.
Oh yeah, that's a huge.
You know what I'm saying? It was a message to him just as well. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Like,
you know what I mean? You doing all this mess or whatever, but the country was built off our backs. You know what I'm saying? So, and still is. You know what I mean? A lot of inventions like we talking about this month and all this stuff, whatever, you know, come from us. So, you know, come on, man. You know, don't try to.
They try to discredit because, like I say, this country thrives off hate, man. Mm-hmm. And I think that they have to continue to keep everybody divided because once we realize that that's the only thing that's been kind of motivating all of our decision making in this country. And once, like I say, and this is for all of us as Americans, right? This is not a black thing. It's not a white thing. Once we start to realize that we've been played emotionally and we've been divided through our emotions and through our beliefs or ideologies, and we start to band together, it'll change the trajectory for everybody in this country.
Right.
But I think that if we continue to think that it's okay over here and it's just them over there,
Mhm.
I think that we're going to continue to get what we get. And I think that that's what was dope about the performance as well, is because he's showing that we're America divided, we gangbanging for real.
Right.
We're
right.
not really protecting the country, and we all ain't gonna be here, but the children
The
after
O-line
us,
was it.
the youth that's here, they're gonna have to deal with it and make something different. And like I told my father, it's a beautiful time to be alive. It's like being in the 60s again, man.
Oh yeah.
And it's a time for change, even though that was a rough time, and I know black people don't like to hear that, but it was one of the greatest times for us because it was when we really created a voice, and all the amenities that you are able to enjoy today came out of that time. We have not done anything different,
Right.
and it goes to show you, it's like we
This
have
cotton's
not
in the
made
house.
any,
Hey,
we
hey.
have not made any progress since then.
Mhm.
And except for, of course,
Clean your
academically
camera,
and
Miss Cotton. You
financially
look
and
kind of
things-
fuzzy out there,
and
girl.
things like that, but it's based off of
I'll bring you back in a
It's-
second.
it's
Clean your
ba-
clean your camera.
it's based on
Oh, sorry.
it threw me off. What you
I did throw you off.
you
sorry.
throw me all the way off. And what you playing music in the background now?
It's a little song in the like low. It's real low.
You
Can
gonna
you hear?
yeah, I can hear it.
It's throwing you off.
Coming through. No, that ain't. It's coming
Shell's in the house. I see you, Shell. Hey, like on my Facebook live, you guys. It also asked me if I want to bring you guys on at a time. So if I sent you a invitation to come on, then give me a heads up or give me a text or something or messaging and let me know that you guys want to come on and and talk about any part of the topics that we're talking about. All right. So I see Shell and I see Heather. I see you guys. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want to come on, let me know. I just click the button or whatever and invite you. Bam, we done. Gerald, I see you on Instagram. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate you.
Because I like to put a face to some of these names.
Well, let's get Miss Cotton back in here because I just thought about Valentine's Day, dude. I just thought about Valentine's Day.
Saying let's get Dr. C in,
I
and
know,
then
right?
I just thought about Valentine's Day.
I just thought about
His
it.
setup is crazy, Dr. C. Hey, Dr. C, hey, come get your friend. Hey,
Nah,
Black
man.
Liv, come get your cousin, man.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about it. But it's part of Dear Brother, Dear Sisters. That's Valentine's. So let's get into
The main topic?
the
We in
topic.
there.
Dr. C, you just came in, unless it's something that you want to comment on that we just basically
Oh, about the
just
Super
started
Bowl.
talking about.
Okay, I want to know, what was your thoughts on the Super Bowl?
Well, I don't know if you all saw this, but one of the someone that I know had a thing out that showed someone practicing voodoo at the.
Oh yeah,
On Patrick
Philadelphia on
Yeah, that's crazy.
I said, thank God I wasn't right behind her because I would have snatched her head.
I
And
I know, right?
I would hit her so hard in the
Yeah,
back
she
of her
had a little
head.
pin or something, just doing
Yeah.
this.
I
Or
would have said,
whatever.
hey, let me see that. I would have
Right.
had anointing oil in my pocket and it would have been all over. It would have been curtains for her because it's the crazy thing. But you know what? In her head, she thinks she probably did something. That's
True.
She did.
That's true.
She had him over there disturbed.
in her head. She probably thinks that he did something.
I'm
in
sorry
order-
to say, but how he played,
It looked like he. Hey, it's so
made it look
funny.
like
Dr.
it was
C.
working.
When I seen it, I said it could have been that dog because he was poking his ass up. See, and I don't even believe in that kind
No,
of
I
stuff.
don't either.
I said, but when I seen that dog, I said, "Oh, it could be,
Yeah.
because he was looking." I have never seen Patrick
Never.
Mahomes look
Never.
like that.
Never.
But that's why I say the line was so terrible. They
The
line.
line was terrible. The line did not really play any. They didn't do anything to help him at all.
No.
And I think they have to get away from. There's some quarterbacks that are good sitting in the pocket, and some that are not. And when that you're getting beat because you're sitting back there, then that's when offensively they have to come up with something else for you because you just can't sit there. And he's not quick. It'd be different if he was really quick, like he knew how to jute and get out of those situations when they're coming at him. But 93, Williams was on his tail. Like Williams would not let up on
Yeah.
him.
Sweat was
had
on him.
Wrapped up so many times that it was crazy. So yeah, it was not good. It kind of reminded me when Derek Thomas was alive, and a couple of times Derek would go and he was handling the quarterbacks. Like it was crazy. He was the top defensive lineman with the most sacks at
Oh
one
my
time.
boy, yeah,
And I mean, and he was a personal friend of
exactly.
mine. So it's like, you know, when I was watching the game and I was watching Williams and then I was watching number 56 when he
That's
came
what-
to that, I said, oh my God, that is
They was going crazy.
yeah, they was going crazy.
running
So it's, you know, it's sad, but I think it's just a nice lesson to learn because it's not doing anything when it comes to him being a part of history at a young age. He's still a part of
He's got a chance. And
So-
I heard somebody say it knocks him out of the GOAT conversation. I said that sounds dumb.
No,
they
you
had
talk about 4 Super Bowls. Come on, really?
Like, what you talking about?
Come on.
we were listening to I was listening to it, and I think what they said, it doesn't knock him out because you got to think about all the things that he's accomplished at a young age coming into the game. You know, being young at a couple of things that they were talking about on the commentators like Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. and all of them. So you got to think about he's still got a lot of life to go. Like he's just really getting started. He just happened to come out of the blocks, just being able to know how to move. Just the same thing as Jalen Hurts. He did a good job.
He did a favor.
He did a great job of handling himself, not getting overwhelmed, and just focused on what he needed to focus on. So he did a great job how he handled himself, and he didn't let it go to his head. Like he was laser focused. That's all I can say. He was laser.
You know what? And I want to kind of go because Jalen Hurts is a special dude that doesn't get a lot of credit. And, you know, we dealing with, you know, we dealing with a lot of this DEI, and he's the definition of that. He had the first all-woman African American agent representation for his agent. They're the first women to sign him. They're the first people in the NFL history to sign that much money for a guaranteed contract, and he's married to a sister. I mean, he is just Black history all over. So it was good.
We're forgetting, that's the other thing that we're forgetting,
to see him,
and that's probably why it didn't hurt as bad, is because you got another Black quarterback.
There was two brothers out there. Win-win.
No matter who won, we won.
Is this the first time in history that was two African American quarterbacks facing each other?
No.
No.
You had Wilson and Mahomes.
Yeah.
Faced off with each other.
For the Super Bowl?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You said Williams, Wilson and Mahomes, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. That's right.
So it's
somebody said on the comments, why are you white? What did it say?
Ziza says, how you white practicing voodoo? It doesn't even make sense. No, for real.
but it does make sense for them, especially you're talking about people that live there from New Orleans. So
it's in New Orleans too. Exactly.
So that culture, they do grow up on that. So it doesn't matter what your nationality is, they all practice down there. So yeah, all of them practicing. Y'all frozen. Steven's frozen. So at the end of the day, I think everybody got to understand that no matter where you at, you know, people of all nationalities, if you are Creole, down from the bayou, all of that stuff, everybody's practicing the same thing. But I think the biggest thing for me is just to see two young African-American brothers that was absolutely doing their thing in the Super Bowl. And even though it was not great for Mahomes, it is a way for him you got to step back and get back into it, you know, and hopefully it doesn't do anything to his ego, that he is good, you know, and he just keeps going. Because at the end of the day, when something doesn't work, you just got to keep moving. And so that's what he has done. I see we got a lot of people on here. that have been commenting. So who's this? Woodridge says, yo gang. And then Simmons says, come get your cousin, LOL. I know Black Lift is not here, but we hope he get back. And when he get back, Simpson, that's exactly what he need to do. He need to come and get Steven. So I hope everybody has had a good time. I hope everybody has enjoyed their week. We are having a little technical difficulties, as you all can see. So Fat Boy and Mr. Fuel have stepped off. But at the end of the day, the show must go on. So I know that Valentine's is tomorrow. So I'm wanting to know who has gotten who what for Valentine's. What you get your boo, what you get your children, who's gotten who. So I need some people to drop some things. What are some of the suggestions for tomorrow? What are some of the things you're going to do? I just left a friend's house and I had a meeting and we were breaking bread, and his daughter came in and they started putting together Valentine's bag for her class. There's 28 kids in that classroom and she putting bags together like she giving away Christmas gifts. So I'm like, oh, them kids are going to be happy, but their parents are going to be mad. What is this? It says, hey, Ma, she says, and don't forget that the first Black female coach also played a role in winning the game as well. You're absolutely right. She did, because she's a part of that team. So thank you for that. Woodridge says, Dr. C, this is me. Black Liv, why are you not on? I hope everything is okay. Tell my girl Jill I said hello, and looking forward to seeing you soon. But yeah, so yes, you're absolutely right. The first female Black coach played and coached them to a win. So that is good. It is always good. I think the biggest thing that I like now about the sports is that we're seeing more women of color that are being added to sports as well. So it's not just with football, but basketball. I haven't seen a whole lot in soccer yet, professional.
No.
But definitely football and some working in some areas of basketball. I like the fact that they got a GM over in Vegas.
Yep.
First African American female over in Vegas that is over there killing the game with the Raiders. So I like that part. Her story is really, really great. If anybody ever get a chance to look her up and really see how she got into the business. So I think that's really, really good.
Shut up, Liv. I see you.
Dr. C, you can take a break now. Trust me. I've been in that situation.
No, hey, the power went out. It's the weather.
I know, I get it, but I'm like, Dr. C, hey, you held it down.
Yeah, I know.
Good job, Dr. C.
Keep going.
Hey, the show must go on. I'm telling you.
Right?
The show must go on.
Exactly.
Good job.
Dr. C, Black Lift in the building.
Yeah.
Yo, what up?
Nothing, man.
So I was laying in the bed, next to my ill wife, and
what?
And I was like, man, I need to let me get on here, because y'all hit on. Y'all was hitting on some situations that I had to get in on.
I already knew if I was talking about Kansas City, you was gonna say something.
Bruh, wait a minute. What you don't understand, and I'm gonna send Dr. C, I'm gonna send you and Fuel the links to a PBS documentary that this young brother did about the redlining in Kansas City.
Really?
And he did it about the I swear to God, look, God must have put that on my mind to watch that. And he did one documentary about redlining, to where So some people don't know that in Kansas City, black people couldn't live south of 25th Street.
Mhm.
Okay. And so that part, and then he did another one about Paseo Baptist Church, where when they was trying to run 71 was originally supposed to go through the Country Club Plaza.
It was, yeah.
But they moved it to the east side because they got so pissed off about them people, the people with the money and them people that are not us. They basically was like, we're not gonna fight this. We just gonna move it to the black part of town.
Mm-hmm.
And so how parts of how the affluent African American parts basically made 71. 71 was gonna go straight, but they had to put in some bins because certain communities, you know,
Not sell.
DA Holmes and all them other people was like, nah, we're not having this.
Mhm.
But so it's funny that and then there was this one part, and I know Fat Boy was talking about this, and there was this older man, and he was giving a speech, right? Not a speech, but there was a part in the documentary where he was talking about, and it's very important, that black people don't want to be white people. We just want the opportunity to do the same things that you have done. We don't want to be you.
No.
We just want the same opportunities.
Just the fairness, exactly.
Yeah, but
We want the same opportunities.
Yeah, the crazy thing is this, as people of color, we do a lot of things, and we have been the first at a lot of things, which they are taking credit for, and they have always taken credit for. So for them to look at us like we're coming back and copycatting them, no, it's the other way around. So a lot of things that we've done that they've taken credit for, and especially back in the days when you're talking about inventions, ideas that people came up with and it worked, and then because they didn't have the finances or the understanding of how to get something done, and somebody offers you something and it's more than what you ever have, so you give it up because you're thinking, oh, this is going to help me move forward, and then they kind of downplay everything. The person think, oh, well, nobody's going to buy it, but I'll get it and take it, and then now they're making money of it. So I think for us, we have to understand that we are incredible. We are incredible.
Yeah.
And more than conquerors, and that we are definitely very intelligent and smart. Half of the things that we do in the U.S. came from Africa.
No, baby. Africa is the beginning of our civilization.
Yeah. So
everything came from Africa.
But when you talk about food, planting, all these things that have become so big over here was what we did and what they did culturally and brought to the States because they didn't know how to do it. But if we don't explain to our children and generations who they are and where they come from and how life actually started, then they will always walk around lacking the knowledge that they need in order to feel better than they. You don't have to have $1 million to feel like $1 million. No. You got to have knowledge in order to be able to know you can stand in a room with other people that are making millions.
But to a certain extent, this is one of the issues that once again, something else that's funny. So when Jill was in the hospital, right? She had a doctor. Now, I looked at this doctor's name, and of course, I was like, so let me guess, you are first generation American. And she was like, yes, because she was Nigerian. Okay. And I saw her name, and I was like, yeah, that ain't Smith or Lincoln or Washington or Johnson or nothing like that.
Jackson.
Right. That ain't Watson. So you first. So I was talking to her, and we were talking politics. And one of the things that she said was that she didn't vote. So I told her, you have no room to complain about anything that's going on. Number one.
Yes, sir.
Number two, we had and like, so we in Jill's room, and y'all know I get a little animated, and these nurses come to the door and open the door to asking if we all right, because me and her get into this big diatribe about the African diaspora. And she's Nigerian. She is first generation American. And I literally sat there and I talked to her and I told her, I said, let me guess that your parents told you don't marry a black American.
Facts.
She said, yeah, how'd you know that? Cause I'm on this planet.
Yeah.
You got Africans and Jamaicans and Dominicans and blah 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 that are within the Afro diaspora.
Mhm.
But they all tell their kids don't marry no black American because they lazy.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
It's crazy, but
enjoy all of the amenities that we have died.
It is a fact. And so then I got into a long, drawn out story, and she wanted to hear it. I got into a long, drawn out story about how your parents and you are basically living off of my ancestors.
Yep.
Of what ADOS did, because I'm an ADOS, American Descendants of Slavery. Okay, because of what we went through, y'all immigrate here and have a way easier ride than my ancestors did.
Yeah, reap a benefit.
Exactly. And so we got into a long discussion, and she was agreeing with what I was saying. I was like, if the African diaspora or the Afro diaspora ever could work together and stop fighting against each other, it would be great.
Oh yeah.
But it's not going to happen.
No.
Because of people like her parents, other people's parents, it's a narrative that just keeps playing itself out over and over and over.
The Nigerians were like one of the number one providers of the slave trade, though.
I was going to say they were the ones.
Yes, exactly. Some of them. Trust me, I
don't deal with us.
Trust me, my guy. As I said, as me being ADOS, of course, I did my DNA, 23andMe, and my heritage is like 35% Nigerian. So that means my own people sold my parents, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it is what it is, but at the same time, we still have to try to figure out a way to unite.
Yeah.
And do some things. And and fools like Kanye selling the Nazi swastikas t-shirt is just
he done lost his.
Well,
I think a lot of that is.
Let's get back on track.
That's crazy.
Okay, I'm sorry. I done came in on a bunch of bullshit. I'm sorry.
No. I mean, it's well said, especially
a bunch of BS.
Black History Month, so it's good to learn all this.
Exactly, it's Black History Month.
Selling a swastika shirt in the middle of Black History Month is fucking insane, y'all.
Bro, he paid $8 million for a Super Bowl ad, and then when they went to the website, the only thing on the website was a Nazi t-shirt.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
Okay. All right, man. We get off. We off. I'm not out. Get into this.
I can't.
All right, let's get into this last topic, guys. Or actually, not the last, because we still got dear brother and sister to go. That's why running out of time. The importance of staying consistent with personal growth, financially, mentally, physically, and emotionally. The importance of staying consistent with personal growth. Fat boy, I mean, you
start that thing off.
Yeah, start that thing off. You start that thing off,
man. Come on, man. Start it off. What's the importance? Answer that question for the people.
There is none.
You said there's no what?
There is none.
No consistent.
No, because that statement right there is an oxymoron.
And
what an oxymoron means is that how can you have growth when you're staying consistent? Growth is change.
Yeah, but
that's true.
What I mean by that is you have to be consistent in growth.
I get what you mean by that, but growth is change. You have to break things. Fat boy, you're not the same. You're being consistent in your striving for growth, but you've changed.
Yeah.
So you're not consistent. You've changed. You've gotten better. You've become a better person. You've become a better single so that you can become a better couple.
I think I looked at it different. I looked at it different from
what you mean by that.
Yeah, because I looked at it different I looked at the same way in the perspective that I think Fat Boy was looking at it too. It's just being consistent, being, say for instance, financially, you want to continue, yes, to grow within that, say that problem you may have of saving finances or expanding your finances for the family or anything like that or whatever. And if you're not consistent at it, then you're basically, just stagnant at being there. That's kind of where I got from it. That's what I was getting from it. And that goes also and mentally and physically.
But if you're consistently bad and you stay